Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of One Man's Story of Survival. So, here's where we're at. I'm working on a few things right now. I've got to get this welded up. My welding ship couldn't reach them. And this is the interior of my command room that I'm building. Working on a couple of airlock design ideas here. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. I gotta work on that, and and over here is the one that leads into the this is going to lead into the asteroid, so I can have my stuff inside the asteroid. I was gonna work on a few things off camera and just get them done, but I'm not gonna do that right now. What I'm gonna do is work on some things on camera, because I'm probably going to be able, or not going to be able to play the game for a few days, so I need to record a few episodes in advance so that way I can play. The reason that I'm not going to be able to play for a few days is I am going tomorrow after I get off work, and I'm going to get I am going to hang out with some friends, but that's not important. I'm going to get Fallout 4 tomorrow night. I would record and upload Fallout 4, however, I'm getting it for PlayStation 4 and currently don't possess the required equipment to be able to record my gameplay footage on PS4. Unfortunately, I would like to, and I do plan on buying a PVR eventually so that I can do that. However, right now I just don't have the funds for that. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even be getting Fallout 4, but a friend of mine decided, I help him with his computer and stuff when he needs help, and he decided to get it for me, and so I will be going to the midnight release. I haven't gone to a midnight release in years, and I'll be getting it. So I'll be playing that, and I'll still be playing Space Engineers, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get relatively addicted to Fallout 4 as soon as I get it, and it may be a few days before I can really sit down and dedicate like I normally do to recording these episodes. So that's why tonight I'm going to record a couple of episodes back to back, probably 3 or 4, just so I have them. And if I do end up recording, that's just that much better. I need some more steel plates to finish up those walls. I plan on this episode kind of getting this thing airtight and getting a oxygen delivery system. I have an idea for the airlock system, and we'll go over that in a minute after I get all this stuff welded up. That welding ship really spoiled me, that's for sure. Hopefully later on, probably not this episode, but a later episode tonight, we will have J-Vic on, and he'll be talking to us straight from Space Command. That's always fun. Oh, missed a block back there. I'll get that in a minute. So my oxygen generation is going to have its own room that I'm going to set out a little bit away from this, and then I'm going to pipe the oxygen down through a conveyor system, and I'm going to set it up to where it's going to be like oxygen and like oxygen storage and stuff. And eventually, I'll have solar farms that create the oxygen, as well as just the regular oxygen generator. So let's see here. Let's go up a couple here, because this room is going to contain explosive gases. I want it to be a little bit away from the command room, just in case there's an issue. Doesn't really need to be, but I like, playing around using my imagination. Alright. We'll just build it up here, and I'll leave that right there for now as like a tether, I'll run the pipe next to it. Yeah, it has to be there for the pipe. How about that? And I don't, yeah, this room's not going to be sealed. It's going to be, it's going to be solid, but it's not going to be a sealed, it's not going to be an airtight room that has an oxygen environment. It's going to be kind of a, just a maintenance room that you have to have your spacesuit on for many different reasons. But all my tanks and stuff are going to be in here. Alright, so let's get this one. And go ahead and do this. If we can get the right angle. Just sat down and watched the 2 most recent episodes of American Horror Story, and they were great as per usual. One of my favorite television shows. Actually, right now on the air, it is my favorite television show, but I have to watch it a little bit behind schedule because I don't have TV. I don't really want that expense of a cable bill, so I use Amazon Prime, or not Amazon Prime, but I use Amazon, and I buy the season pass of whatever TV show I'm watching and watch it that way. So I have to watch it a day behind. That's the only deal, but it's cool. And I got to watch 2 episodes of American Horror Story tonight. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and grind this block right here for the door. No, let's put the door over here because the piping is gonna go down over there. So let's go ahead and get the grinder. Boom, door right there. All right, and we can go ahead and throw the door in because I'll put a door in even though it's not an airtight room. Winder, or I got the winder, I need the door. Alright, there's the door. Let's put the floor in. This should be plenty of room for oxygen generator and a couple of oxygen tanks. Alright, I'm going to grab my welding ship and see if how much of that. I should be able to weld pretty much all of that with the welding ship. Alright. Piece of ice just floating there. Be careful. Don't want to ram this ship into the top too hard. Which I'm trying to do. Can't really see anything from that camera view, so lower it. There we go. I had my ship making some steel plates. I probably should go get it making some more. I plan on getting that ship docked here soon. Well, not permanently, but I want it docked with a connector so that way I can control the ship from the station without using antennas. I'm okay with antennas, I just don't want to use them right now. But if I use a connector, it'll be like one ship and then everything can be, you know, pulled down. Can't move stuff over connectors yet with the sorting mod, but it'll be alright. Alright. Let's shut off the welders and go look and see what we're setting at right now. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is grind this down. Didn't mean to break it completely. Should have reconnected, so hope so. Because I want power to transfer through that. Here's one I missed. It's not airtight, so that's okay. But the door looks like it got welded. Yeah, it got welded. We just need to do this one right here. All right. So, and here we are. This is our oxygen room. So we'll have a gravity generator in the one downstairs, so it should send its gravity down there. So, okay, first thing we're gonna need is an oxygen generator. So, oxygen generator. I think it's 2 blocks tall. We can't stand it up because of the, because of the roof. The roof's not what the heck was that? I guess I saved a screenshot. There we go. Oh, I can stand it up. Well, that's cool. Let's see here. Let's put it right like that. Because then I think there'd be a panel on either side. Yep, there's a panel on either side. And then let's look at what the oxygen tanks look like. Oxygen tank. I think it's too tall as well. Why don't we just lay it on its side? Like that. And that way it'll connect automatically to that. And see if we can fit a hydrogen tank in on this side. If I can remember what button I need to push. Hydrogen tank. It's a little bit of a different shape. I actually think it's a lot bigger, to be honest. I haven't built one yet. Yeah, it's huge. Alright, so the hydrogen tank can't go in here. But that's okay, because it's fuel, so we want it outside anyway. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so we'll put it... Let's put it inside the asteroid. That sounds like a good idea. We'll put it inside the asteroid. Oh, but I can't just build on the asteroid, can I? Okay, so here's what we do. We come from right here. We'll build us a little scaffolding. And go like that. And then we will put the hydrogen tank right here on the end. That way it's in the asteroid, protected from any like incoming vessels or anything, but it can still be attached to the station. So let's jump in this and see what we can weld from the outside if we very carefully maneuver. Sounds bad. Well, sounds like that got it. Let's go take a look. Everything looks like it's intact back there on that, so. Alright. Alright, that's working. That looks like it's completed. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Alright. So now we have our oxygen generator and oxygen tank. So let's see. One thing this station needs that doesn't have yet is power. How are we going to handle power? It's a good question. I'd like to use an azimuth reactor, but I don't have the reactor components at the time to do that. I guess I could set those to build and then handle the construction of that later on when I'm not working on this. So let's grab this ship right here and go weld up that hydrogen tank. Go the long way around so there's no incidents. Alright. What does it not have? Steel plates, maybe? Probably. What do we need? We need lots of steel plates. A couple hundred will do. I'll just go get those from the ship real quick. Excuse me. Sorry for the refineries. They're quite loud. So we need some steel plates. That should be plenty. Then we'll go into production real quick and how about we just start a couple thousand of them for now. Alright, that's good for right this second. I need to get, I think there's a program called Quota is one of the programs that you can use to automatically set up your refineries and assemblers to do stuff, but I'm going to do that on the station, not on this ship. Alright, so let's go over here and we'll click on this with that in hand. So that way we can jump in here. So one thing this ship doesn't have that my other welder ship had was an external button to turn on the welders. Alright, so we have a hydrogen tank. We have a hydrogen tank and we have an oxygen tank. And we have an oxygen generator which also does hydrogen generation. So we're good on that. Now, we need power and conveyors. So, let's see here. Let's do a large reactor for now, and we'll just place it over here on the roof, or we'll place it on this right here, because it's not going to be, I'm going to build a room for power generation. I just need to get some power going for right now. So let's see, we got the 6 point somewhere here. I don't remember how much it generated. I think this generates 300 megawatts. Maybe that sounds right. So, but on a large ship, I'm going to need 2,000 reactor components. 6 point on a large ship, I need 300. I might have that. I don't quite know. I have 205, so I need 95 reactor components to do the 6 point. We'll do the 6 point for now, and then I will work on getting those other reactor, because it's like 6,000 reactor components for that, for this baby right here. So it's 6,000, and then 300 superconductors. So, and it takes a long time for those to build. Oh, here's a bunch right here. We'll take this, put that back, and take that. Should do it. So we have enough for a 6 point. Awesome. I'm starting to like how this looks. I like it. So we will hit G, get 6 points. Let's do tiny 6 point reactor. We're just going to put it right, actually, you know what, I'm just going to put it right here, so that way I can just fly the ship right up to it and start welding it. So I don't have to fly around anything special, because especially since that's not going to be my permanent reactor. The welder's on. Weld this baby up. And it's up. Turn the welders off. T. Make sure it's completed. Oh, I still need some steel plates, but it's active. That's fine. Do need some uranium, though. I'll go over here and get that. Okay. Ingots is over here. Let's get 50 for now. That should be plenty for the station for now. And then we can get the oxygen generator up and running. It can fill the tank. And then I can work on my airlocks. And we have power. Let's go look and see what we got going on up here. Actually, let's grab this little piece of ice floating. We can throw it into the oxygen generator. Everything looks green. And it's only 400 ice. It's working. So if we go here, we go to control panel and look at oxygen tank. Max it requires power and is 4.25% full. Awesome, it's getting full. So that's working. Now we aren't going to get any hydrogen right now because the hydrogen tank is not hooked up to the system yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, we're going to have to run quite a bit of piping back here. So, all right. But unfortunately, it is time for me to end this episode. This is DarkCX. You're watching One Man Story of Survival on the RealCast network. Please come back and watch the next episode. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave comments, and I will see y'all next time.